This presentation will be outlining assistive technologies to assist students with dyslexia. The definition of dyslexia states that dyslexia is a specific learning disability that is neurobiological in origin. It is characterized by difficulties with accurate and/or fluent word recognition and by poor spelling and decoding abilities. These difficulties typically result from a deficit in the phonological component of language that is often unexpected in relation to other cognitive abilities and the provision of effective classroom instruction. Secondary consequences may include problems in reading comprehension and reduced reading experience that can impede growth of vocabulary and background knowledge. With all of those issues that may present themselves with a student with dyslexia, there are many available technologies that are free and easy to use and easy to access to assist students in the classroom. One is the Open Dyslexic font. Open Dyslexic itself is a font that was created to assist students with dyslexia. They have created an add-on for Google Chrome that is free, and the add-on switches the font of pages displayed in Chrome to Open Dyslexic for students. The font has a heavy weight at the bottom of the letter to help readers discern where the bottom of the letter is located. And as a brief overview of what it looks like, here are two screenshots of a page that loads without Open Dyslexic and a page that opens with Open Dyslexic. And so you can see the bottom of the font's a little bit heavier, and that has been shown to help students with dyslexia. Another extension is the Read and Write extension for Google Chrome, which is also free. It has a text-to-speech function for both web pages and for documents in Google Drive. It also has a speech-to-text function. So both of those things can help students with dyslexia. For one, the text-to-speech function can help read a document from the web if it's something that is not at their reading level ability to read. The speech-to-text function can also help because dyslexic students often are poor spellers, and so speaking their thoughts and having the computer convert it to text can help them get their thoughts down a little bit more easily. This is an example of what the Read and Write toolbar looks like. This is an example of what the Read and Write toolbar looks like. This is the free version. The free version has the functionality that could help students with dyslexia. There is an upgraded version that has more tools. But you'll see the Read and Write toolbar, the free version has the play, the pause, and the stop, as well as a translate feature. So those tools would be enough to assist a student in the classroom. A newer extension that's also a Google add-on is Mote. It's free as well. It's integrated with Google Suite, including Google Classroom, and allows both teachers and students to make voice comments. One of the great things about Google Suite is that it allows teachers to give feedback on student work within a doc or a slide presentation. By using Mote, it can help a student who has dyslexia because they will be able to listen to the teacher's feedback rather than have to read it. This can help in many different ways, one of which, if the feedback is, again, something difficult for the student to read, but also helps with listening for the teacher's tone and listening for any other feedback the teacher might be giving. Additionally, a student can then record their own voice comment in return. Graphic organizers are a great way to help students with dyslexia be able to get thoughts down, particularly when they're planning out a project or planning out some writing. There are many free options available online. This is a great way, especially for like a long-term project or something that might take a longer period of time, to be able to break it down and plan it out in steps. For writing, it can help sequence a story. It can help sequence a chain of events if they're writing something that is nonfiction. The Houghton Mifflin Company has many different templates that are free and available online to help students in a variety of different content areas, including science, social studies, reading, as well as math. Beeline Reader is another free add-on for Google Chrome. And what this does is it adds color gradients to text, which helps the reader follow the text much more easily. And you can see a screenshot example right down here. It has been shown that it helps students with dyslexia because it allows them to track the text a little bit more easily. So when they're reading something, it will change the color in a gradient line by line, and then they can more easily track the text as they're reading a longer document. This works on web pages as well as Google Documents. In conclusion, there are many more out there. In conclusion, there are many assistive technologies out there to help students with dyslexia. These are just a few, but these are free and very accessible to use.